They have the biggest seagulls I've ever seen. Like, that guy's a monster. Hi y'all, I'm Ashton. In 2020, I was newly single and furloughed from my big city job, so I left Houston in the middle of a pandemic in search of a fresh beginning. I started by sailing from Texas to the US Virgin Islands, made some new friends, and got a great tan. Then I took myself on a solo road trip to see as many epic views as I could find in 4 weeks. Join me for season 2 with all new experiences, people, and places. I can't wait for you to see what I have planned for the ride. Subscribe and follow along. After all, to live would be an awfully big adventure. Okay, so my train leaves in 20 minutes. And you basically just come to the train station and look up on these boards and wait for them to have a platform assigned to them. Mine does not yet. So I just kind of meander around until they put up a platform for it. Basically, like, you don't get to the train station super early. See, this makes me nervous. We're now at like 10 minutes away and we still don't have a gate. Let's make it 9 3/4. Let's go. I don't know what this magic is, but I ordered something. And look how cute that is. Venice. But it's not like the Venice you think of. It's not the island with all the rivers. This is just the outskirts. About 8 miles from that. Okay, we are in a cute little squared area having a beer at my hostel. I did not video, but I had delicious Chinese food. Gets to Venice, has Chinese food. In my defense, I've had pasta for like 10 meals in a row. I'm just so stuck on booking this Thailand trip because there's so much involved with it. So I think I'm not going to make any rash decisions tonight, even though I've been like sleeping on it for like 4 nights in a row. I'm gonna get up in the morning, go get some coffee, do some laundry, and decide tomorrow after like 4 or 5 coffees. I'm just feeling like super burnt out and it's not all roses, just traveling. It's not, I know it's better than, these are like total first world problems. It's better than anything else people who are working 9 to 5s are having, so I get that, but it's a lot of paperwork that I've got to turn in. It's a lot of booking and a lot of money I've got to pay up front when I'm already over budget. So there's a lot happening right now that I'm trying to decide on. I'm not going to not do it because I would regret every second of not doing it. It's just really hard getting all of this stuff together and getting it. I have to basically plan the next month, like every single aspect of it, down to like the days I'm getting my COVID test, and then apply for the entry into Thailand, and then just hope I get it back, and then fill the next like 15 days of Italy or other stops, because I can't just go straight from here to Thailand like I thought I could. So, because I have to wait on a form that could take 15 days. It could only take 6, but it could take 15 days. So I can't fly if it's not here. So I basically have to just assume it's going to take 15 days. That's what's going on. It's a lot. Good morning, good morning. Okay, we're heading to Venice. I stayed at a super top-rated hostel that I actually really love. It's not on the island of Venice. It's outside, so it's a train ride to get there. So we're going to do that for today. go see the canals, just go on walkabout and see what's happening in Venice. All right, stopped in for a quick breakfast. Just gonna stand at the bar and eat it. All right, we grabbed a ticket and we are mounting the number. We are on platform 11. So that's where I'm going. I purposely bought the one that wasn't like leaving like right this second so that I didn't have to run, because I'm not about that life. Today at least. Today's a chill day. It's a good day. All right, you're supposed to like validate this. We're good to go. Okay, perfect. 11, this is us. And we've got about 10 minutes. Train is here. Okay, we went over the main like walkway bridge and all that. This is like a tourist trap, which usually means pickpocket trap. Come on. Alright, it might be art time. Biggest seagulls I've ever seen. That guy's a monster. Another pretty courtyard. It's just so big and spacious. And the sun is very warm today. So I was like, I've got to do a gondola ride. I'm here. I need to do some of the touristy stuff. It's like going to the top of the Eiffel Tower, right? Wrong. The top of the Eiffel Tower was 30 euro. A gondola ride is 80 euro. Will not be taking a gondola ride. That does not seem worth it. Although a lemon slush does. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, it's like a frozen orange slushie. I'm down for that. I wish that I could describe how good this smells. I really do. It is, oh my gosh. Parmesan sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, that was supposed to look a little bit better for the video than it actually did. Let's see. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh my gosh, you guys. But here we are. Tons of people getting their picture taken. Some shops. Okay, this is like clearly the main areas. Okay, I love all of those. If only I could figure out a way to get them home. They're so pretty. Okay, I just got an email that my first application for Thailand was rejected. I can't pull up why. So I'm gonna make it over to St.Marks Square, see St.Marks Square, head back to the hostel to get on Wi-Fi, and try and resubmit and fix it. It wouldn't be like so upsetting if it wasn't like a very, very quick turnaround, because I'm supposed to fly out in 4.5 days. So and here we are. Ooh. St.Marks Square. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. It's a solid effort on the jump picture that they're trying to get. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This place is just not what I expected at all. And it, oh, maybe it doesn't look Italian to me. Maybe this is Italian. It just doesn't look anything like what I saw in Rome. Maybe I'm trying to compare it to Rome. My Atlanta, it's pretty. Tile work. Okay, so we came through there, and then all of a sudden this like way opens up this water area. You can see all the white boats, all the yachts over there, all the regular sized sailboats over there in the marina. Another island that literally looks like it's floating on water. Huh. So interesting. This little sinking island. Find the train station, make it back to the hostel, because I am like 8 out of 10 freaking out about this whole Thailand situation. And it sucks, but I've got another 3 days here, so I can come back and enjoy it. And heck, I can probably come back for dinner once I get whatever I sent in wrong figured out. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Hurry, hurry, hurry. 15. Oh, this is me. This is me. Ugh. Hey friends, this is future Ashton interjecting into past Ashtons. thoughts. I've got about 10 minutes of me in Venice trying to talk you through what happened with this Thailand situation. And it's not relevant or valid anymore, as all of these restrictions have been lifted to get into the country. But I wanted to talk you through what was going through my head and how all of this was affecting me and would go on to affect me later. So more or less, in order to gain entry into Thailand during this time, this was in September-ish of 2021. They had just reopened. They put a bunch of rules into a basket and then just mixed them up and hoped that it was doable. And some people were able to get in, but it was very, very difficult. So they required you to purchase your plane tickets, your first 2 weeks of stay. This was not a problem. Except that they also wanted your COVID test pre-booked and your transportation pre-booked and meals, and there was something else. And for you to just prepay for your visa and your entry. All of that done before you could even apply for your entry, and the entry was not guaranteed. So when I got the rejection, I had spent about $800 already trying to plan and book all of this stuff that was non-refundable and not even changeable, so I could use it later. And I decided that spending any more money to get to Thailand was not going to be feasible for me, which was really disappointing. But don't worry, spoiler alert, in season 3, I get to Thailand. And it was amazing and wonderful. Okay, jumping ahead. And I realized this was a big first world problem. It was in the middle of COVID. I was blessed to be able to travel as much as I did. But in the time, I had set a goal for myself and I had not been able to achieve that. So it was pretty disappointing at this time. So yeah, I've got like a 10-minute video trying to explain this while I'm sitting in my hostel bed in Venice. But while I was trying to edit and chop that up, it just wasn't very clear and cohesive, and I wasn't really making sense. So here I am on an editing day, not planning to video, but I thought I should just talk you through what's actually happening here. Back to old past Ashton. Looks like Venice is going to be the end of my trip. So after I get this canceled, I'm gonna need to book a trip home. I think I'm gonna stop over. I need to stop over in Houston and get all the stuff I mailed back sorted, and then I'll fly back home to the islands. Yeah, I'm really bummed. I'm really sad, and I'm really disappointed in myself because I couldn't make it happen. Part of me feels like I'm giving up, but travel is hard, y'all. Travel is hard. If you enjoyed this episode, you can check out more at ashtononadventure.com or hit subscribe up at the top and follow along on the next adventure.